want to be rich, you have to learn how to think like the rich. Without a millionaire mindset, you will remain stuck in a lower or middle income reality. But once you've developed a wealth mindset, you will start to automatically do the things you need to do to create more wealth and more abundance in your life.
The only person who succeeds is a person who says, I'm going to become this, and then begins to work towards that goal. And what I learned from this is that you need to actually brainwash yourself to believe that you can get rich before anything else. You need to develop an unshakable belief and conviction that you can become rich. And the best way to do this is to reprogram your mind through constant self-education. Because the only way that you can make $1 million is that you believe you can make $1 million. Broke is not a condition of the wallet, it's a condition of the mind.
You want to take control of your mind, and you want to be thinking of what you want to think. And when you impress that idea upon subconscious mind, you attract everything that's in harmony with it, just the same as if you got the other person on the other end of the line with your telephone.
Now, if you don't work on developing a millionaire mindset by retraining or reprogramming your subconscious mind, your subconscious negative attitudes and limiting money beliefs will keep you stuck where you are.
So as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he, means that it all starts here. And if you can control what you input into your mind and what you believe about yourself, then that will translate to your actions. And if that can translate into your actions, it'll translate into your behavior, and that behavior will translate into your lifestyle. If you want to change your life, change your mind.
Everything starts in the mind. U.S. Anderson said, thought is the preamble to everything. So when we fully realize that thought causes all, we'll know there's never any limits that we ourselves don't impose. Everything starts in thought. So if you want order with money, it starts here. Relationship starts here. Your business starts here. It all starts in your mind. And the problem is, hardly anybody understands the mind. And it's something that can be understood.
Yeah, I mean, it all starts in the mind, you know. If you think that the gym's not important, you're not going to go train. And if you think that you're the victim, well, that's how you're going to see reality. If you think that money is not important, you're not going to get any of it. So everything starts in the mind. A lot of people that I see that tend to be negative or tend to be the haters, they have a broken mindset.
When you use your mind to take control of your thoughts and feelings, you'll be positive and cheerful most of the time. You'll develop the attitude that leads on to success and happiness.
So let me ask you today, what is it that you think about yourself? When you look in the mirror, do you think positively about yourself, about your life, about your outcome, about your future? Or is it negative? Is it always pessimistic? Because as you think, so you become. So if you think that you're always going to have bad opportunities, or that the successful person around you, they come from daddy's money, or that everything is luck and that you just happen to be unlucky, well, you're merely projecting that into your future and into the rest of your life.
Wealth does not begin in the pocket. It begins in the mind. Until you grasp this truth, not as an idea, but as a principle by which you live, you will struggle against forces you don't even understand. You will work harder and harder and achieve only scraps, wondering why success eludes you while others seem to attract it effortlessly. But there is no mystery. There is no accident. The secret to wealth is not outside of you, it is within you.
Broke is a condition of the mind because you can have money, but you can still act like a poor person. And you can still identify opportunity, but think that opportunity is not there, and you won't capitalize on the opportunity. So you need to become wealthy of the mind. You need to be able to identify opportunities, see that there's potential, and then that will change your current reality. If you can change your mind, you can change your fitness. If you change your mind, you can change your bank account. If you change your mind, you can change your relationships. It all originates in the mind. That's why I say thoughts lead to actions. Actions lead to behaviors, behaviors lead to lifestyle, and lifestyle dictates who you are.
The more positive you are, the more energy you will have, and the more creative you will be. The faster you will bounce back from problems and difficulties, and the better effect you will have on other people, and the more successful you will be in every part of your life. Develop a clear mental image or picture of your ideal, successful future, and then take whatever action you can to begin moving in that direction. Think about where you are going rather than where you've been. Get your mind on the future. This automatically forces you to think in a positive and constructive way.
How do you define wealth? Because I know you don't think of it as money in the bank. I define wealth as your ability to do whatever you want, whenever you want, wherever you want. And in order to do that, you need health, you need relationships. In order to move around effectively, you need money, your finances need to be secure, your mind needs to be in check. It doesn't matter if you're healthy, physically, and have a ton of money if your mind is completely fucked, right? I know a ton of, dude, look at all the celebrities, look at all the actresses and actors that kill themselves. They have money, they have fame, they have good physiques, they look nice, they have all this, but their mind is corrupted. So the goal to be wealthy is your mind needs to be healthy, your body needs to be healthy, your bank account needs to be healthy. Wealth, by definition, is abundance. So what is abundance? Making sure that everything in life is properly set up. You don't want to have an abundant bank account in an empty mind. You don't want to have a destroyed body, right? Or destroyed relationships and have $1 billion.
The problem with becoming a millionaire is that when you decide that you want to be a millionaire, you immediately start thinking, how can I become a millionaire?